loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with Paige, and today we're going to be doing my September haul. Hi. So, just very quickly, the hesitation in my voice just then was because I went to film my wrap-up tonight. It is currently the 30th of September and I realized I cannot film my wrap-up. I still have 170 pages of my book, last book for my TBR to read, so I need to do that tonight to not fail Twister and every other readathon that I'm fucking participating in. So we are doing a fucking turbo speed September haul and I'm going to edit this and upload it and then hopefully spend the rest of the night reading so I can get through my book. I've got 11 books here, which I'm pretty happy with because as you'll see, quite a few of these are more just books that I might have already read, and yeah, let's just dive in. So the first I'm going to talk about is the book that I got sent, and I'm so thankful to Erin for sending me Diary of Blood by S.T. Gibson. I think this is Dracula's Wives, a retelling of that, and yeah, I vented to Erin when I was having a really shitty day and she sent me this to make me feel a little bit better, and it came on my first day at work, so I came home to a package and it really made the whole day just icing on the cake. She knew that I was having a pretty rough time, not even relating to Amber if you've seen that vlog, but relating to just like whiplash from particular events that happened. So she sent this through and I'm so excited to get to this. Fingers crossed, if I have enough time, I will definitely try and get to this in October. I think it's the perfect time for it, and I can't wait to get to it. The next I found it in an op shop for $2, and that is Terenolius by Claire G. Coleman. I'm not really sure what this is about. I just know that it's an Indigenous perspective looking at Aboriginal individuals and a conflict between when Australia was invaded by the colonists and looking at the difference between the native and the settlers. So that's what's described on the back, so very curious to see what this is all about. And I got it for $2. It even still had the full price sticker on the back from buying this from Ash's bookstore, so I thought that was kind of funny. The next few books are continuations of series that I need to read. So the next is Actra Age So the next is Actual Age Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert, and this is the third and last in the Brown Sisters series. I'm hoping to get to it in the month of October and I am super keen. So semi-recently I've been asking Ash to just order in the next book in a series once I finish the one before it, and that's how I'm accruing my series, and I'm really enjoying just bringing it in nice and slow. This will finish off the Brown Sisters series, so if I could finish it this year, that's going to be amazing. I will have read an entire series in the year that I started it. So very keen. Next is Queenslayer by Sebastian D. Castell. Ash ordered in some of his books and this one, and there was a missing box in the delivery and he was really upset that his book showed up, his fancy book showed up, but mine didn't, and so it finally came in today. Actually, it's the last book that I've hauled and will haul for this month, and he looked at it and saw it didn't have any sprayed edges while the rest of them do, and he was gutted. I'm like, it's fine. I'm a little sad that it doesn't, but at the same time I'm not mad. I just really want these editions. I'm thinking of buying Shadow Black, which is the second one, which is the only one that I don't own that I have read, so I've got this to continue on with, and I'm really excited. I do absolutely adore this series. The next are two that are just on my TBR, and that is Vampires Never Get Old, Tales with a Fresh Bite. This is edited by Soraya Cordova and Natalie C. Parker and features a fuck ton of amazing authors like Daniel Clayton, Samira Ahmed, Tessa Gradden, Julie Murphy, Mark Oshiro, Rebecca Roanhorse, V. Schwab. And yeah, I'm just really excited to get to this. I'm seeing all the hype about Empire of the Vampire, and we know how I feel about that, so that can take a hot poker up the ass, and I'm gonna read this instead. Then technically I bought this maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. So I bought this for my friend Jacqueline. I'll leave her Instagram link below, and she was deciding whether she wanted this tall version, which she really likes, or whether she wants to go with the small paperback, which she didn't end up buying. And so we were going back back and forth. Ash had it in stock, so I decided just to get it. And that is Boneshard's Daughter by Andrea Stewart. So this is the first in the Drowning Empire series, and the second one, it's really formatted differently in the smaller editions and match the smaller ones of these, but it's a mess. So Jacqueline's happy for me to just keep this on my shelves, and if she decides that she wants it, she'll take it off my hands and we'll do a switch. But until that point, I'm just gonna hold on to it and actually haul it, because there is the chance I might read it, or it might never go to Jacqueline. And then the next are some that I have read that I'm very excited for, and the first is Looking Glass Wars by Frank Better. I am so keen to reread this. So technically it's not going on my TBR. I will put it on my entire TBR list, just so if it gets randomly selected I can read it, because I do want to reread it. But I read this as a teenager and fucking loved it, and I am so keen to get to it again and just relive it and then continue on with the series. I ended up picking up an edition and it was like $9, so I was very keen when it arrived, and it's in pristine fucking condition, so very happy. Speaking of teenage nostalgia reads, I ended up buying books 1 and 2 of The Beautiful Dead by Mcguire. I read these when I was in high school. I know they're going to be shit. Cara keeps telling me they're going to be shit, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted them. I have read Jonas, which is the first book. I have not read Arizona, so going on the TBR, need to read just for shits and gigs, and I am so keen to get to these. And then the last two I have read and absolutely adored. The first being Girl Unframed by Deb Coletti. I wanted the hardcover edition. I did read the copy from my library, but I want to tab the shit out of it. I haven't done that yet. I've just been putting it off because I'm lazy. So very keen to get to tabbing this up and just enjoying it. Unfortunately, it did come a little bit damaged on the bottom, but not too badly, so that's all good. I found that Australia Post have been really shit with book deliveries recently, so if you're in Australia, be careful getting your books in the post, because they're fucking horrible at the moment. So fingers crossed it gets better in the new year, but aside from that, can't wait to tab it up. And then the last one, Ash got it in at work because someone ordered the second and third, and that is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Laini Taylor. So I got the first one and I've got it in this beautiful edition. I love these. I wanted the hardcovers for them but couldn't ever justify it, so when Ash said he got the paperback in for $18, I was like, fuck yes. So now I have this gorgeous edition. I probably will end up having 2 editions of the same series, just because I love this series. I'm more than happy to have it in 2 different formats, and I really love these covers, so I'm not gonna toss out or unhaul my other editions unless I actually decide that I really don't like the covers of them anymore. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, I have this, and I definitely will be picking up book 2 and 3 in this edition eventually. So these are all the books that I've pulled in the month of September, and I'm actually so happy at how my spending's been going, and just picking up things that I'm definitely interested in, doing the continuation on series, and just buying TBR books that I really want, and buying books that I've already read that I just really want. Let me know in the comments what book in September you picked up that you're most excited for, and or if you just want to tell me all of them. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!